In a bustling city, there lived a boy named Kieran. Ever since he was a child, he had one dream: to become a pilot. He would spend hours watching planes soar through the sky, imagining himself in the cockpit, flying beyond the clouds, but life had other plans. Kieran was born with a leg condition that made walking difficult, let alone passing the strict physical tests required to become a pilot. Every time he spoke about his dream, people laughed. Be realistic, Kieran. Pilots need perfect health. Why don't you try something else? It's impossible. But Kieran refused to believe in limits. He studied hard, read every book about aviation, and trained his mind to think like a pilot. While others saw obstacles, he saw possibilities. One day, he met an old retired pilot, Captain Rugov. The captain saw the fire in Kieran's eyes and said, "The world will always tell you what you can't do. Your job is to prove them wrong." With renewed determination, Kieran applied to flight schools. He faced rejection after rejection, but he didn't stop. Instead, he changed his strategy that he trained to become an aircraft engineer first, learning every detail about how planes worked. Slowly, he made connections in the industry. He worked harder than anyone else, earning the respect of experienced pilots. Then, one day, an airline announced a new program, training pilots for specialized roles, focusing on their skills rather than just physical requirements. Kieran applied, and this time, he got in. Years later, the same people who once told him his dream was impossible watched in awe as Captain Kieran took his first flight, soaring through the skies. His story became an inspiration for many, that no dream is out of reach if you're willing to fight for it. Moral of the story: your dreams don't break because of obstacles. They break only when you stop believing. Keep going.